Hey, what's going on, guys? On this video, I'm going to show you how to use Instagram stories. First thing that you're going to want to do is tap on the Instagram icon. Right now in front of you, what you see is my Instagram account. And the first thing that you're going to notice that has changed here is right where you see my profile photo in the upper left-hand corner, you now see a ring around my photo. And what that does when you tap on it is it allows you to see my Instagram stories content. And Instagram stories is the new story curation feature within Instagram. It's very similar to Snapchat. In fact, it is a full-blown Snapchat competitor. You can create content, you can watch other people's stories, and very similar to Snapchat, that content, those stories go away within 24 hours. So let me go ahead and show you how you can view other people's content and how you can create it as well. The bottom left-hand corner, you see a house icon. You're gonna tap on that. And if you notice, you now have your story along with stories in order in the manner that they were posted right above where you would normally scroll through and see photos. So let's scroll back to the top. I'm going to start with my story, which is on the left-hand side. And this right here is my very first post using Instagram stories. Again, as you can see, it's very similar in nature to Snapchat. You can tap through, you can go to your next, I was about to say snap, you can go to your next video in the story. Again, very, very similar to Snapchat. Now, let's analyze some of these features before I show you other people's content. So let's go back to my first. If you look at the bottom, you see that number 220. This is the number of people that have seen my stories, and that number has actually climbed down to 235. So in the last 2 hours since I posted this content, 235 people have seen it. You can scroll through, you can see the handles of the folks that have seen your content and scroll through, so I can see all my clips. Right where you see the 235, if you look all the way to the right, you see an arrow pointing down. You can save this content to your camera roll. You can also share it. So I can share this video right here. I have to crop it. I can play it. And I can also hit next. And I can share this on my Instagram as a post. So not only can you create content that lives in stories, but then you can take some of your best performing content, if you will, and you can share that as a post on Instagram. Then you can share that Instagram post on your Twitter, on your Facebook. You can share it out on a website. So again, I think you get the gist of how your content is indexed and cataloged. So you also have settings here. So if you tap on the gear icon in the upper left-hand corner, you can choose who sees your stories, but you can also determine who can reply to your story. So in this case, I have replies from everyone, which means that you don't need to necessarily follow me on Instagram in order to see my content. If you want to see who has commented on your stories, you see the inbox in the upper right-hand corner where you see 7, just tap on that. So here in your inbox, you can see everyone that has commented on your story. So let's look at my friend Layla. As you can see, it has the story that she's replying to, and it also has her comment. I can hit the heart button on this, and she's going to get a heart back. I can also type and say thanks. You can also take a picture. So besides checking your inbox, it's also important that you click on the direct messages link. And direct messages come from individuals that you don't follow necessarily on Instagram. So if you want to see your friends' stories, you have them all listed in chronological order based on the last time that someone posted to their stories. So I'm going to click on my friend Tayo. As you can see, friends, this looks very, very similar in nature to Snapchat. Here's Ted Rubin. I can scroll over. There's Ashley. There's Neve. There's Bernie. Here's my friend Audrey, Ryan, and so forth. And what's really nice is that as opposed to Snapchat, where you have to either go back or you have to keep typing through people's stories, you can just swipe your finger to the left. It almost feels like you're doing Tinder here. You have to swipe to the left and you can see your friends' content. Again, guys, very similar to Snapchat, has very similar functionality. It feels like you are using Snapchat within Instagram. You can draw on your images as well. So let me show you guys how that functionality works. So if I want to post to my story, I'm going to tap on the plus sign in the upper left-hand corner. And then I am going to select the camera to face me. As you can see, now I have the camera pointed on me on selfie mode. And what I'm going to do is this button right here, the circle, I'm going to hold it down to do a video. What's going on, peeps? Carlos here, creating a tutorial right now on how to use Instagram stories. Check it out on my YouTube channel. And what's really cool about this is, again, very similar to Snapchat. You have your different filters. So if you swipe to the right, you have various filters. I like this one already. You can now draw on your photo as well, and you can type. So I'm going to type here my YouTube channel. Now I'm going to color it in, as you can see here. Then hit done. And in order to send this clip to my story, I'm going to click on the check mark on the lower center of the screen. And now it has been added. Another way that you can see stories of friends that you follow is directly from their profiles. So this right here is my friend Layla's Instagram profile. And again, I know that she has content on her story because of that ring that is around her profile photo. So I'm gonna just tap with my finger on her profile photo. As you can see, her story automatically comes up. I can skip through it as well. In this case, she only had one video in her story. This right here is another friend of mine. I'm going to see what he has on his story. As you can see, you can send a message. So I'm saying here, nice job, man. So there you have it, friends. That is an overview of Instagram stories. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Or if you're watching this on Facebook, give me a like on my page. Until next time, guys, keep it real and enjoy Instagram stories. Peace.